good afternoon. This is Neil with the Simpler Futures Monday free market update. And, well, we've been bullish for a while, and we had targets that were met last week. And I told you when we got up here I was likely to start to get cautious. And it's time, in my opinion, for that. This Wednesday will be the hinge point, I think, the pivot part of the week for where the information is enough to make a difference. We have a number of big retailers reporting this week, Walmart and Target and a bunch, big stuff, Home Depot, Lowe's, etc. And the retail sales report is released Wednesday morning at 7:30. Additionally, at the end of this week, there's options expiration, the end of a 5-week cycle, traditionally 4, but this is a 5-week cycle between the July and August expirations. And that's on the 19th. 2 days before that, on Wednesday, with the retail sales report, we also get the VIX expiration. So the VIX expiration, as I'll call it, but VIX expiration expires Wednesday morning. I looked at the SPX options chain for this week, and there's not a lot priced in. I mean, really not a lot, like 65 points. So not much here this week. It's been 100-ish, leading up to this week, but it's about 65 this week. So here's the deal. Here's what I got for you. I am starting to shift from what was very, as you know, bullish with absolutely just bullish targets. I'm going neutral. I can't responsibly go just bearish without some indication of, something, changing. I mean, I can't just flip and start selling the market on the highs of the move up here until we see something. But I will tell you, I am switching to neutral. I'm just not bullish any longer like I have been. And I was, and for weeks, but now I'm not. And I'm going to go neutral. And so I'm going to have a plan for if a little bit up, then fine. And what I really like is, this thing to pull back. So the open of the week this week is 42.74, 75. So let's call it 75. 42.75. You really kind of need to be below that before to start, comfortably and confidently leaning, bearish. But so that's going to be the line in the sand over under with targets set on the upside for 43, I'm going to call it 75. 43.75. It's 4,300 right now. 42.75 open. 43.75 target on the bull side. 43.75. The reason for that is that it's breaking out of this sideways consolidation, this box, which was this box, which has now we're above, so we're testing this April 22nd through May the 5th, consolidation. We're at the upper edge of that, as you can see. So if we leave this consolidation, then we're going to reach up here and want to check and see about, what I want to check and test about this one. First thing would be to come check the bottom of it. That would be about 43.75. That's the reason for that target. It may do that. That's not really my preferred course, but it may do that. Like I said, I'm switching. I'm not just going to be the straightforward, head on, bull mindset this week. I'm actually planning for, in my opinion, we're going to see fireworks on Wednesday, and that's because you got retail sales, but more importantly because the VIX expires in 2 days in front of a 5-week expiration cycle going into the August 19 OPEX end of this week. So, you may recall that we had some, previously down in this area, we had balance that we were concerned with, wanting to target on the way up. And that, if you remember, that print was 41.20, right? And my the first level quant bearish level comes in at 41.55. That's interesting because that was testing that was like the weekly point of control for the week before last. So that's definitely an important price. So here's what we like. I like actually two prices down here to test, maybe to hold, but certainly to visit. And those are 41.55 and 41.20. Those are my bearish targets for this week, and I'm going to let you know that I'm going to be looking for a way to trade. Anything happens up here at these prices and I start to see something, just not look right on the tape and it starts to roll over, I get a sell side setup, I'm going to be looking to try and target down here 41.55 and 41.20. Those are my bearish targets for this week. And remember that the real, in my opinion, the real move this week is going to be, if it's going to happen, it's happening on Wednesday. That's the day that this thing is most likely, in my opinion, free of the the chains and bindings that have it, kind of locked down right now, and that is with the expiration coming up. And I think that the expiration on Wednesday is one of the things that kind of frees this up to actually, move. So that's the deal, and I hope it helps. Good trade. Crude's having quite the range again these days. I will share with you that I do like crude short, and I do like gold long. I'm trading energy kind of to the short side on crude, long nat gas, short crude, long gold. A couple other positions that I like, long the meats, the hogs and cattle, and I like long in the ag space right now in corn and beans and wheat. And that's, just a couple of the things that we got going on in the futures room. Come see us in the futures room. This is just a free video that's put out there to kind of let people see, a little snapshot of what we do. But come join us in the futures room. Simplertrading.com. We've got an options room, futures room. We've got a free training room that you can kind of take a look around before you decide on whether you like the futures or the options space or whatever. But look forward to seeing you there, maybe. Okay, we can do this stuff instead of at end of day on a review kind of basis. We can do it during the day live, right? So good trade. See you again on Wednesday.
Without Simpler Trading, I could not have financial independence.
This is one of the best investments I ever made in my life.
It's helping me find consistency.
It's one of the things that won me